Feed me chicken.
Hello YouTube, I am Feed Me Chicken. How the cluck are you? Well, we're back with some more tubers, some more items I've got from these fantastic people. It is actually going to be quite a swap shop heavy video, this one. But we will not stop. We will not start there. No, because we are going to start with a tuber, and it will lead into another item from the same tuber in a swap shop environment. One is Big Game Out. Yes. So for those of you who do not know what Big Game Out is doing, he is selling off some of his collection that he's had. So he is going for a full Xbox 360 collection, and for other collections that he wants, he's going down the Everdrive route, because as we all know, prices of some games are just astronomical and in many cases isn't worth it. So he's selling off a few games. I managed to purchase a few. He's done me a fantastic deal. I am very happy. But there are reasons why you should be watching Big Game Now if you don't already. Big Game Now does a variety of content. It is mainly pickups, but he has done 24-hour live streams with charities. He does one every year, so you should definitely tune in when he does one of them, because when Big Game Out communicates to those that watch his channel, he understands the audience that watches him. Currently he's in the midst of another road trip. He's done one previous, he's done one recently, and they are planning to do another further down the road this year, which is fantastic because they're hitting all these shops that maybe you've not heard before and meeting all these other tubers along the way. Great way to build community bonds. And the guy himself, he's just a really generous, really great guy who deserves your viewing support. Yes. Now, let's get on to the items that I got from Big Game Out. So, the collection that I managed to purchase some games from is from his GameCube collection. Now, all of these are complete because Big Game Out doesn't do incomplete game. So, what games have I got from him? The first one, Smugglers Run. Yes, now this version is, as far as I'm aware, only on the GameCube. Now, I enjoyed the Smugglers Run version of, I can't remember what the version is on the PlayStation 2. But I played, because there's two of them on the PlayStation 2, I played one of them. I enjoyed that. Like I said, this one, as far as I'm aware, is exclusive to the GameCube. Console form anyway, it might be on the PC or Steam or something like that. Because obviously if it was only GameCube, it would have only on GameCube in at the top corner. But when I was looking at this game, I couldn't see it on the PlayStation 2, and I don't think I saw it on the Xbox. So yes, Smugglers Run, Warzones. So that's the first game. The next game we have is Extreme G3. I have Extreme G, I think I have Extreme G1 and 2 on the N64. Not had Extreme G3. Basically, you're on bikes, futuristic style, kind of Wipeout-ish, just kind of a poorer version, really. But I say that, but it's still a load of fun, and you do have weapons on this as well. Well, you had them on the first and second one anyway. Never played the third one, so again, really happy to have this. The next game, now, this game I had to look up because I have seen it, but it's not, because of the cover mainly, it's not like I was expecting this to be a good game. Now, looking at the gameplay when I was obviously looking at the games that Al showed me, it looks in the style of ISS 98, which I really again enjoyed in the 64, and essentially all you need to do is anything you can to win the game. And the game in question is red card. So there are no rules. Essentially, you can foul your opponents and just make sure you score more goals than your opponent. So the other thing is you can do special moves. Now, there is meters in this game in which you will build up from fouling, maybe doing some skill, and then when you get to a certain, like maybe to the edge of the D, you can perform certain special shooting attacks that will generally be rendered unstoppable. It looks great, to be honest with you, and yeah, when I finally looked this one up, I was like, yeah, I haven't actually bothered looking at this one, and I really should have done. So yeah, red card, brilliant. Next, this was a game I wasn't sure on, and when Al said, look, I'll do X amount for this amount, it was like, right, fair enough, can't argue with that. So we just take a little punt on it. If I enjoy the game, I enjoy the game. If I don't enjoy the game, I've not really lost anything. So the game in question is A Reign of Fire. Now, from what I understand, you are basically in tanks, armored tanks, and you seem to be destroying like dragon nests and stuff like that. Again, I don't really know too much about it. All I know is what I've seen in terms of gameplay footage. Could be good, could be bad. Could just be a game that you play and you're like, okay, it is what it is. But I now own it and it's up to me to play it. So along the same lines of X amount for X amount, I needed to pick one more game, scroll through it, and essentially just pick the best one out of the lot. So I do already own this, however, this copy here absolutely trumps my one anyway. So what is the game in question? This game is absolutely brilliant. And I haven't got the follow-up to this one. One day I will. But for now, we have Def Jam Vendetta. Absolutely quality game. I think where I'm playing it, I'm up to the last boss. I think. I haven't beaten him yet. But this is essentially essentially this is WrestleMania 2000 or No Mercy in GameCube form, with obviously the stars from Def Jam. I've got to say my favourite is Joe Budden, but that's only because he's got the stunner as a finisher. But when you get to the finish, they're absolutely over the top bonkers. But they're brilliant. When you pull them off, you think, yes, wicked, fantastic. I like my rap music, so I enjoy music in this game as well. Well, not all of them, because some of it is absolute garbage. However, most of them are good. The story is what you expect. You know, you've got your, use your mobile, that's your communication, and you're on no way trying to make it to the top. It's just enjoyable start to finish, and it does get harder and harder. I mean, Ludacris in this game, he lives up to his name. I mean, he was Ludacris. Really, really easy at the start, but as the fight progresses, it got harder and harder to beat. But yeah, nothing more I can say about it. It's a really good game. It controls as tight as you like. Yeah, I definitely rate this game. Now, this game here, so yeah, actually this makes me laugh. So Al said, right, I've got to do a post office run. But I need you to basically fill the box. You got one more space. So he gave me a list of, well not a list, but he sent me a picture of games. We said, look, just pick one of these for free. I'll chuck it in there, and then we've got, you know, it's all packed up. Nothing can move, nothing can get damaged. We are good to go. So I picked this game, and he said, I have to give a shout out to Kevin Woodford 123. So there you go, the shout out's been done. And the game for the Xbox 360 is the Saboteur. Now, on the back, the graphics look mightily interesting. And what I say about that is it looks like it goes from kind of colour to black and white. You know, you kind of get like a sense of like a fade away, maybe some sort of memories involved. But obviously, the Saboteur implies that you are going to be some sort of spy, and you need to go behind enemy lines and do the business that gives you the upper hand. So, nothing more I can really say about it. But I think the title self-explanatory. It does look good from the pictures on the back. I will know in due course whether or not that is the case. Those items from biggameout were outside of Swap Shop. But biggameout was on Swap Shop, and he had a few more GameCube games that he was trying to sell. Now, one of them I do already own. However, my version of this game does not contain its manual. Makes sense to get that game upgraded. Again, price was great. I was happy. What's the game in question? Bloody Raw Primal's Fury. Yes, so I will now own a complete version of this, and then I know what I'm going to be doing with this version. So thank you very much, biggameout, and if you're not already watching his content, go and watch it. What are you waiting for? Now, the next tuber I get to talk about is one that's been on my channel many times before. I have said before that he is essentially the answer to the question of what do you get if you inject drugs into the sun. You get none other than the legend that is retroed UK. If you don't know who retroed UK is, he is now definitely 100% an Evercade fanboy. He is even part of the fans magazine version of the Evercades, like I think it's the unofficial version. But he's now published. He's a published man. Yes, he's done an article for said magazine. I know he's now involved. He's been on many podcasts in promoting the Evercade. But aside from the Evercade, he is a 3DS complete collector. So he's done it, completed it, finished. Go and check that out. But, you know, not only does he do that, he has got such knowledge regarding games. He reviewed the analog pocket not too long ago. That was a really good review. I am still not 100% behind the pocket analog just because I don't know whether they can do what they say they can do with the Game Gear games just yet. He's also an avid toy collector. Yes, so if you like your toys, I think Mask definitely seems like to be the favourite one because he has got loads of Mask toys. And I've got to say that I have played the Mask theme tune so many times via Alexa. It's unbelievable. Even if Alexa doesn't understand a damn word I say. Usually got to get my youngest daughter to get Alexa to understand what it is that I want. But yes, fantastic theme song. Like I said, he's just a great guy, so friendly, so kind, he's got so much time for people. And Finn, hello, how the cluck are you? But aside from Retro Ed's channel being amazing, besides Retro Ed being a fantastic guy, he also did me an absolute quality deal on some games. Now, crafty guy that he is, he saved this big boy until the last round. And I only just caught this. So I wasn't watching Swap Shop at the time. I went onto YouTube when I was free. Swap Shop was still playing, and retroeduk pulled this one out of the bag. And I got in contact with him almost immediately saying, I'm interested in the games. So I already had the system. So he was kind enough to say to me, look, I've got someone coming over. I'm going to meet another tuber. They're interested in the lynx. If there are any games left, I will let you know. Brilliant. Except I didn't really wait that long. See, what happened is the person who got the deal with the system itself posted it on Facebook. I was joined to that group. I saw that, and I messaged retroeduk straight away saying, right, are the games still available? So I think I took retroeduk off guard there. I don't think he was expecting me to ask him quite so quickly. So obviously he did say, and I know he would have been true to his word, he would have got back to me. Right, so what did I get? Well, first of all, I own a retroeduk Let's Get Physical t-shirt, but now I own the retroeduk badge. Yes! Gonna get a retro collection soon, look at that. Now, aside from that, I got some Tarry Lynx games. Yes! Stunning! Couldn't believe it. So, the first one I want to show is, because I didn't put these in any order, I must have done, there you go, I did actually, I'm clever. So this is the game that I personally don't think this game has any good versions of it at all, period. Nothing. I don't like this game at all. But it is California Games. I dislike this game. I don't think it controls well. Don't think it handles well. I just don't like this game. However, every other game that retroeduk UK had, I wanted. So, you know, that's just one of those, it comes with it sort of thing. The rest of these, I wanted. So here we go. The first one, apart from probably the latest version, which is on the Wii, I don't generally think this game has been done bad. I prefer the 8-bit versions, and then I think as soon as the upgrades just make this game worse. But on the Atari Lynx, I now own Rampage. Oh yes, Rampage. Who doesn't want to be a monster destroying buildings, eh? The next game we have is APB. Do I know much about this game? No, I don't. But do I want to play it? You bet your ass I do. Yes. Another game. Again, I don't know too much about it. Looked it up. I want to play it. It looks good. It looks interesting. And that is Road Blasters. Yes. Well, we haven't stopped there. No. This game looks like, if what I've seen is actually true, and I'm going to say it scrolls like it should, and it doesn't have any slowdown, this is going to be a really good game. And that's Rygar. No, I put a D on the end of it, but there you go. Yes. And then, the game that was getting spoken about in the chat at the time, to be honest with you, I've heard of the game but never ever bothered to look at the game. And it looks amazing, it looks frantic, it looks fast. And again, I'm really glad that whoever the tuber was that got the console from retroeduk UK did not take this game, because this was one of the ones that was like, yes, please, me. And that is Robotron. Robotron something or other. There you go. And this just looks frantic. It looks fantastic. Basically, what it looks like to me is like you are. It's kind of, how do you put it? the screen is, yeah, you got your rectangle screen, everything's flat, but you're kind of like Smash TV style, where you need to avoid them but to keep shooting all the enemies. Like I said, it looks frantic. I'll just describe that dreadful, but I'm really happy. As usual, retroeduk has done me an absolutely cracking deal, and I could not be happier. So retroeduk, thank you very much. But my time inside the swap shop does not end there. No. Through the swap shop, I end up having to. Well, I suppose having to. I say having to because this channel is brilliant, and why I was not subscribed to this channel earlier, I do not know. I thought that I was, because this guy, you know, he's been spoken about highly by other tubers. I've heard of this channel long time ago. I just thought that I was subscribed to him, and I wasn't. So I've corrected that, which is, again, it's just shameful on my part, really. But that's Pompey Games Room. Yes, the man that is the legend. To other YouTubers who have been doing this for donkey's years. Obviously, I haven't been doing it for donkey's years, but I do know this guy. Great channel. I need to watch more. He's done a recent pickups video, which is like nearly an hour long. I have not finished watching it yet, but I do intend to finish it. You look at the backdrop, phenomenal collection. And again, you know, this guy's got well over 1,000 subscribers, so it doesn't need me talking him up. But if you are newish, kind of like me, or you are new and you have found me but you have not found him, you definitely need to go and check him out. Now, the game I've got is a game I've been chasing for a while. Well, I mean a while, I mean a couple of years. It's on this particular system, is the system I wanted it on. It is on other systems. I wanted it on this one, but from the day that I'd seen it, it's one of those, you know, alright, I'll get it later. But of course, leaving it later and later means that the price goes up and up and up. And I'm just not at a stage where I'm going, yep, I'll put all that on that and buy it now. No, I couldn't do that. So, got in contact with Pompey's Games Room, and he was like, I could do a trade. He's interested in N64 and Saturn stuff. Luckily for me, I had one game that I could offer for the same value as what this game was worth. And again, fortunate for me, he was like, yep, that's not a problem. He was honest with me, he said, I probably won't keep the game, but if you're really interested in this game, matches the value, I'm happy to do a trade. So thank you very much for that generosity. I really appreciate that. The game in question is Wolfchild on the Mega CD. Now, I think this looks fantastic. I am really excited to be playing this game soon. Again, it's a game I've been chasing for quite a while. Like I said, it's on other systems, but this is the version I wanted. And that's Wolfchild on the Mega CD. So thank you ever so much. Really grateful when it came through. And that, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, is my swap shop heavy YouTuber experience. And before I go, it would be wrong if I don't say you should definitely go and check out the Retro Chef. He is the host of Swap Shop. He brings the community together every second Sunday, every other Sunday. Get it right, sorry. Every other Sunday, Swap Shop happens and the community should be involved. I think it really just gets bigger and bigger. People get to know each other, and really that's the main thing, isn't it? You know, we all come together in the interest of gaming, and we can all find each other's channels, all get in contact with each other, and all build our ties, our friendships, our bonds, whatever you want to call it. Go and get involved. Yes. So it's on the Retro Chef's channel on a Sunday, and that starts at 8 p.m. So yes, go and find out, go and get involved, go and watch those channels, because they all produce great content. Right, I'm done babbling. Thank you for watching. See you later.